Tell me when you're rolling.
We're rolling.
Pop versus art.
Pop versus art? Oh, okay. That's the whole challenge. Find the way to go with the time without going against your integrity. Either choose to lose it, choose to attain it. Artists who are like, this is a serious game, fuck integrity. That's whatever, who cares?
Do you call those people artists? Do you call them businessmen?
They're both.
Lady Gaga's a brilliant businesswoman.
Oh yeah, she's a great businesswoman. She's a great artist, man.
I just have to disagree. It's all about showmanship. Macy's Day Parade.
The show is one thing. In my opinion, is artistic in and of itself. She has some tracks which are just solo piano.
Those are tracks where she shows her most artistic side.
It wears its heart on its sleeve more than Alejandro. Alejandro is actually artistic too. It just doesn't wear its heart on its.
I think that we're about to see the death of the superstar.
The death of the superstar?
The death of the superstar.
Seems like Kanye West is pretty big.
Right, of trending towards a time when the same way that in the late 90s bands like the Shinners were indie and regarded as out there, and now it's become mainstream. The music scene that we live within, this DIY music scene, get the same sort of treatment. Great volume, great number of people who are doing that. It'll be impossible for any one person, a superstar.
Within the DIY scene.
Within the DIY scene.
The definition of a superstar, right? Someone who moves out of the DIY scene.
DIY scene is eventually going to win the battle against the mainstream.
How do you win?
The mainstream scene is given life by its fans. Will start to develop more personal relationships with their music. Though the mainstream acts will see less and less fans.
The people in the world they are told what to like. Always going to be people telling this and like that, and they will.
You have a cab driver who listens to the radio all day. That's becomes what he's acclimated to. But brought that guy a Radiohead CD. Everyone is capable of enjoying.
He's not gonna like that shit.
I think
no
he will.
way. You're cultured to like Radiohead. If someone from off the street here gave you like rockinest Dominican music, probably gonna like it.
I think I would.
Suppose if everyone were exposed to everything long enough. No, I don't suppose that. Certain things you never acquire the taste of. Not mental limitation. Probably enjoy a lot more whatever music you're listening to. Is this making any fucking sense?
I don't know. I don't really know. Put Spotify in that cab driver's car.
Crazy ass discussion.
Well, it is because I think Limp Bizkit, Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water, the Marshall Mathers EP by Eminem, POD CD with that song, Boom, Here Comes the Boom. First time I saw Linkin Park and they played that song, Shut Up When I'm Talking to You.
Your relationship to music and my relationship to music. People who don't go to the museum, they don't give a fuck.
There are two types of people in this world. Music is just a background filler to their everyday routine.
But music has a practical value too, and it has an artistic value and a practical value, but like the practical, making people dance. So you do have to follow the formula. There's like a formula to follow when making dance music. It has to hit the bass speakers, it has to be this tempo. That's where the real artistry comes in. Same thing with Mozart when he was writing a concerto. Look, it's some of the most artistic. We failed to see that was practical music too. The formula to writing a concerto, find that practicality, then put your artistic worth within. That's why I think that people who are creating house music, a lot of people don't think it's artistic, failing to see that these are the new practicalities of music, but you do have to put it in the box. Otherwise you're going to lose the practicality. You can make some really artistic dance music, but it's like how many people are going to dance to it?
And see, what I would say, that there shouldn't be a box. Truest artistic expression of music is when that box doesn't exist.
Always exists, right? Don't you think?
Flowers for Reagan in his early recordings. The box for his early recordings was just to be as avant-garde as humanly possible.
Well, that's a box, so that probably means you can't go and they're like, that's too practical. So that's his box. It's avant-garde. Composers who are writing serial classical music, you know, if they put in a C major triad, you know, two-tonal.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
How are these moving shots been?
I get a little